Hey, this is Hollis, and welcome to the messy truth of transformation, where it's okay to be magical and messy. This isn't your typical personal growth podcast. Around here, we talk about the real stuff, the raw, the honest, the shadow work, the spirals, the breakthroughs, and the beautiful chaos of becoming who you were always meant to be. If you've ever felt alone on your healing and growth journey, or you wondered why it feels hard even when you're doing the work, you're not crazy, and you're definitely not alone. Let's dive into the messy truth of what it actually takes to transform your life. So technically, this week is a non-pod episode week. However, for those of my super loyal listeners, which maybe there's only 5 of you, and it's totally okay, and I'm totally appreciative and so grateful for the 5 of you that are the loyal listeners. But because the podcast is so new, I didn't want to just leave you guys hanging and skip a week and have you be like, where did Em go? So when I initially started this podcast, my goal and intention was to do 3 a month. How those were formatted were kind of up in the air. However, I was really clear that within myself that 3 a month would be good for me. Now, because I've gone through, a lot of changes and transformations in the last 6 months and have really looked at professionally what do I want to create and where do I want to put my energy and time. So my focus has been less about thinking about the money aspect of it in my business and more about my time and my energy. And I am so obsessed with quality over quantity. And since my entire brand is all about authenticity, I have to, an alignment, I have to live that myself. And I realize that my tendency is like to do 50 million things because I want to do all of them, because I love doing all of them. And then the actual quality of what I'm doing is not up to par with what I want it to be. And in a culture of like hustle, produce, algorithms, and like, oh my God, if I'm not posting a podcast episode every week, YouTube's not going to put me in front of people, and like sort of letting all of that rule me, I have really decided to take my power back because again, if I'm going to preach and teach something, I better be able to reach it, right? So I have to practice what I preach. I have to embody those things. And for me, creating a few things that are very, very high in quality is really what my body, my mind, my soul is craving right now. So in honor of practicing what I preach, in honor of creating really, really high quality content and maybe not as much, but higher in quality, I really want to stay true to the 3 episodes a month. So technically I'm recording this for you and it's going live this week, but this is just to let you know moving forward, the intention is only 3 episodes a month because again, doing too much makes me eventually resent it. And I really don't want to start resenting this thing that I really, truly, truly, truly love doing. I love doing this podcast. It was never the plan to do a podcast, but I love sitting with people. I love hearing stories. I love sharing stories with all of you. And I love to offer my own wisdom and tools that have helped me in my own really messy journey of transformation. So with that being said, I have some really exciting, my business has totally shifted and evolved in the last 6 months, coaching and creating courses. And it is now the Hollis brand. And I'm really, really excited to launch some very high quality, high intensity in that the depth of where I want to take people offers coming up very, very soon. And so as I work on those, as I work on creating really high quality podcast, I also want to prioritize myself and my energy and my mental health and physical health and emotional health. All of that has to come first if I want to create to the quality that is really important to me. So in honor of that, this is technically a break from the podcast this week. Not really because you're hearing this, but from here on out, it'll be 3 episodes a month. And stay tuned for, as I said, some really, really heartfelt, deep, like I've been coaching for almost 7 years now. I feel like this is the best place I've ever been as far as knowing who I want to serve and how I want to serve and what I want to bring into the world and how I want to help people. So I'm really excited to be offering those and launching those here very soon. So please stay tuned. Make sure you're on my mailing list, our email list. That way you can be notified of these offers that are coming up. I love you all. See you next week.